Hello, my name is Jerry Fagerberg. I'm the Customer Experience Product Manager here at GeoScienceWorld, and I wanted to take a moment to show you how GeoScienceWorld works for the search and discovery of academic literature in the geosciences. I want to focus today on a user journey that we see most commonly, which is people entering our site through one of our many journal articles by our 37 society publishers. Here you can see I've landed on this page for this article here, which has been published by the Canadian Institute of Mining, Petroleum and Metallurgy. You can see up here in the top corner that my institution isn't recognized, which is our test institution here. But if you are not logged in when you land on this page, there is an opportunity to do so up here. Or if you're a student at an institution, you can go through your library. And also this check mark next to the title here tells me that I have access. Users that have access to the content will also see it laid out in this split screen display here, where you can see in the left-hand panel, you have the full text of the article juxtaposed with the figures here in the right panel, and these two scroll independently, which gives you a really immersive reading experience. So when you've landed on one article, you have a lot of options for what to do. You can, of course, take the PDF, take the citation, or share the article as you wish. But if you would like to get to other articles published at GSW, the internal navigation is here at the top of the right panel. And you can see you have GRF terms here. GRF underpins the entire taxonomy of the website. So all the articles and book chapters that are in GeoScienceWorld are linked together through these GRF terms. And since GRF is the most authoritative database of geological terms, this does help ensure a high level of relevance. All these terms are assigned by AGI and therefore are absolutely relevant to the article. And we also have a related articles widget here at the end, where you can either leave the website and go to Google Scholar or Crossref and see other articles that are citing this article. And you can also see related articles that are within GeoScienceWorld or here, as well as related book content. So that's an easy way to move from article to article once you've landed on the site. GeoScienceWorld also has a lot of other search and discovery tools as well. We have a search here where you can define your search once you've landed, either by the society, so anything that is produced by CIM, or within the journal itself. Now, if we wanted to search for other articles related to this one, you see this one is from 2010, so maybe if we wanted to find something a little more recent, we could just do a search right here from the page that will take us across the corpus of all the things we have at GeoScienceWorld. You can see here, we're now searching across all of our 51 journals from all of our 37 publishers, as well as the many books that we publish as well. And you can see we have quite a lot of results here. There's over 10,000 results for this one term we have selected. And they are sorted by relevancy. You'll see we have a lot of GRF records, which are our main content type here. This will a GRF record will allow you to see an article that is not published at GeoScienceWorld. However, you still have a metadata record. We also have journal articles, book chapters here. If I wanted to narrow this down, I could do so by using this update search functionality in the left-hand rail. So if I only wanted journal articles, I could start there, and then that will narrow it down to just over 3,800 articles rather than any of the books or GRF records. And this can help me also, I can use the different journal filters here. If there is maybe one journal from my society that I prefer, or one that looks interesting just on the name, I can do that as well. And similarly, we can look at the society publisher. We also have some options for the article type beyond just being an article. And then more GRF options down here. You can look into the subject terms if you wanted to drill down a little bit deeper, and it will show you a preview of how many results are there in, as well as the more general categories. If you just select one of these, it will then update your results over here. And so we're going down from 10,000 to just over 50 results. And then even further down, you can see error and period, epoch and age, as well as publication date, and then access status. So if you're authenticated through your institution, you should have access to all the journal articles that are in here. However, there can be some discrepancy, especially with other content types. So this is a way to ensure that all your results will have full text access. So this returns a simple search result here, as you can see on the side. It gives you some basic information. Again, there's that check mark letting you know you have access. There's your article type, title, and then the sort of key pieces of metadata, as well as the figures, which are all available here. You can get your PDF right from the search result should you choose. But another way to view the results is to enter our map-based search interface, which is called OpenGeoSci. So OpenGeoSci uses a simple GIS interface to show you where the research is produced and localized. So you can see just by using the map here where the research on this particular term is localized. And you can see we have a very high amount up here in Scandinavia. And if you zoom in, it'll sort of break that apart and you can get a little bit more specific about that. And if you click limit search results to map bounds, it will then take the search criteria previously identified and help you winnow it down to that specific area. And then when you come down here, you can see those results. So now we've gone down from 10,000 to 12 results, which should give us a pretty accurate rundown of the articles that are most relevant to us. And here we are again in that single article view with all those same options up here, including references, related content, GRF. Now I want to take a moment to show off GeoScienceWorld's advanced search tool. The advanced search tool is for users who have a really defined idea of what they're looking for. Maybe they have a very specific area of research and they want to kind of cancel out some of the noise of some of the other publications and go directly towards what they're looking for. So by going to the advanced search page, you can build a standard Boolean search with some additional add-ons that we have, which will allow you to get directly to what you're looking for. So right up top, you see there's a filter that will either give you all the content, which is pre-selected, or only content your institution is granting you access to. So that helps you define if you need the full text, you can just say, I want only what I have access to. Here you can see there are some more pre-selected content types. If we're going to recreate our previous search, I'm only going to select journal article, but you can definitely go into image or GeoRef record if that's more relevant. And then you have your main query here. So you can build a pretty advanced query down here. Not only can you include your main search term, you can also look, well, where do I want that term to appear? In this instance, we're going to choose the full text. And then you have the option to have these other logic inputs here for excluding or including certain content. So we're going to choose and then we're going to choose for the next filter, we're going to choose something that is more of a bibliological piece of information. So I'm going to choose author and I'm just going to enter Smith. So this will only return results for author's name Smith. There's some other features down here too to help really dial that query in. You see we have another map feature, and what you can do is you can draw a box on the map to get a specific region. So if I wanted to zero in on that very popular Scandinavian region, we could do that here. I think for the purpose of this query, we're going to actually exclude the banding box, but I just wanted to take a minute to show that option. There's a few other facets down here that are replicated on the left hand of any search result page, but here you can predefine that, whether you want your date range. So if we wanted to do something that was newer than 2010, we could select that too. So if we wanted to choose 2011 onward, and we can do that through today. We define that, and then also you can define publication. Here we have all of our journals listed in alphabetical order, and then below that main search query, there are a few more direct search methodologies here. You can go right into some GeoRef limits, including the language, and then also the type of publication here, and then also different sorts of document types that are listed in GeoRef. Again, this is all predefined by AGI, so a very reliable database. And then if instead you really are looking for something specific, maybe you have a title or a citation from another paper, you could come down here and find exactly what you're looking for, which will basically give you a single result. However, we're going to go with the advanced search. So we have our predefined set, and we're just going to hit the search button, and we'll see what it returns for us. It should return far fewer, yes, than the 10,000 results. So we have 29 results for authors named Smith on our search term. And here we are again, just at another search result, and we're able to even go a little bit further down. If we wanted to investigate that case report, we could, or if we wanted to just say, hey, I'm only interested in articles that are published in the South African Journal of Geology, we can do that. And here we are, we have found exactly what we are looking for.